My sources have told me at this point in time that the US FDA has begun auditing Torrent Pharma's oncology block, which is at Indrad, and the audit has begun today as per my sources. Now, it is expected to be a pre-approval inspection by the US FDA, which means that basically it is linked to a product or products which are filed from there. Now, why is this important is because it is the first audit by the US FDA of the company's oncology block. Remember, oncology products are quite lucrative for the US market, and hence it would be important to track what kind of products eventually get approved from this particular facility and do manage to make it to the US. We did get in touch with the management of Torrent Pharma. They did not have a comment on this story, but my sources have told me that this particular inspection did in fact begin today. We need to,
Big flashes at the bottom of your screen. HSBC will acquire SVB UK. I mean, everyone is talking about SVB. That was the headline over the weekend itself. But the UK business is what HSBC has announced will acquire. We'll await some more clarity on the kind of size that book is at, the kind of offer that HSBC has made, etc. But the fact that there is an acquisition of SVB UK at least assuages some concerns of their business in that part of the world at least, and also the backstop that the government had announced, the US government for depositors in SVB, that is the US branch, would be an important positive for them as well. So this is what usually happens, right? You have a decline
like
in the stock price, etc., and then you have an acquisition.
Absolutely. I think this was, being talked about, right?
Yeah.
In the last 48 hours, there were a lot of discussions about HSBC emerging as a white knight bidder for SVB UK. With Noel Quinn, the bank's chief executive, was in talks with Sunak, who's currently in the US. So HSBC, I guess now the news has come through that they will be acquiring SVB's UK arm. There was a fire sale that concluded after all-night talks with British ministers. So that's the latest that we hear. I think we'll try and get more details. Anything else that you're picking up?
Just another bit where, there were indications that SVB's UK arm, there was serious risk to tech and life science companies that have used SVB's UK bank, with senior founders warning of a carnage if they were unable to pay wages and bills in the coming week. So that's probably what resulted in this overnight talk that took place with, the Bank of England as well as the Prime Minister of England, Rishi Sunak, and to allow this bailout to actually take place, or this acquisition to take place in such an expedited manner.
And I think, I'm just going through news reports.